almost a dozen Ambulette companies that are part of United Transportation Providers of Westchester County made a difficult announcement.
At the end of business today, we will not be able to continue providing Ambulette service in Westchester County. The Ambulette providers here in Westchester County have not had a rate increase in 20 years. We're driving people in wheelchairs to dialysis, to chemotherapy, and other important medical appointments.
These providers have not had a raise for 20 years. 20 years. How many people do you know who have worked at the same job for 20 years and haven't gotten a raise?
And our rates of insurance, New York State DOT, gas, driver, labor costs, it's gone up, fivefold. And so we're at a point now that we just can't continue to function.
In 2022, the New York State Department of Health put out a study that estimated the average cost of an Ambulette trip to be $70.85. But the average payment to the Ambulette was $46.78. That's a loss of $24.07 per trip.
Since 2019, at least 35 Ambulette companies have closed in the New York metro area.
Unfortunately, in December, my company had to close because there's no profit. We can't survive.
Simply put, if this shuts down, I'm stuck. And then therefore, the picture would turn me into a homebody. I don't want to go out like that, Waldo.
There's a special set of skills, so to speak, as we just witnessed with the individual that took the individual in the wheelchair out of the van. Most of our passenger cars are not equipped to do that, even if we would like to transport our loved ones, if it came to that.
Yeah, this is mainly door-to-door service. A lot of times, you have a pickup 5 a.m. in the morning. They might not be ready. You got to leave. They call you back, I'm ready now. I go back at 5:45 a.m. And a lot of times, none of these brokers know what we go through just to get the job done. So it's not an Uber car service. It's really door-to-door.
And without this door-to-door service, for many, access to healthcare becomes extremely difficult.
It's a day's work to get to my appointment. I would have to go up to Westchester Medical Center. It would take me 3.5 hours. I would have to take 2 buses to go there. And then after I get off the bus, I would have to, the bus doesn't stop near the building or where I have to go. So I have to then push the manual wheelchair to go to the entrance of the building. With the 2 calcified discs I have in my neck, my arms go numb, my fingers go numb, I drop everything.
Mine's 7 days a week. I take med trips. I've been taking them for many years. They don't get paid, they still pick me up. If I lose them, I don't know what to do.
They are going to end up costing the system a lot more money because they are going to call 911, get in an ambulance, and go to the emergency room. We are being so short-sighted here.
There are too many people who are relying on these services who are not going to be able to access the health care that they are legally entitled to.
I no longer have a lot of long days ahead of me, but I want to make the ones ahead of me as well as I can.